Hey guys, it's Jordan. Welcome back to my channel. I thought today I would share a little bit about why I don't snack. So if you've ever experienced that where you ate like an energy bar or some fruit or something and you're like, oh, this has so much fiber in it, this is gonna fill me up, this is gonna give me energy, and maybe you get like that spike and then you come right back down and you're craving something sweet or something like carbohydrate rich just, half an hour later. I have found that snacking less and just focusing on those 3 meals a day has totally taken away those like hangry, starving, crazy mood swing, sometimes, anxiety provoking feelings that I used to get. Say now for probably 6 months, I've gone where I've just been eating the 3 meals a day. And ever since then, my cycle has been, it's still long, but it is totally regular and I can predict it. And that's been a huge goal of mine, is just to like be able to predict what's going on in my body and to be more in tune with it. I really think that just having that regulation and that routine with my meals has been so incredibly helpful for me. The other benefit that I wasn't really expecting, but I noticed, was digestion and weight loss and bloating. I've noticed that ever since I just have those 3 meals a day, I don't end up as bloated after meals, and especially by the end of the day. You know how like you start out at the beginning of the day, like you feel really good, super skinny, and then by the end of the day, it's like full on food baby. I definitely was experiencing that before, and I've noticed now that since I only have those 3 meals a day and I cut out that afternoon snack and my evening snack, I feel so much lighter. I'm still regular, probably because I'm focusing, on fiber. I'm still eating, I think, the same amount. It's just, I think the fact that I'm giving my digestion a rest and I'm not constantly forcing it to be digesting food all the time, it has been like, just literally life-changing. If you're struggling with bloating, digestive issues, I'm not saying eat less. I'm just saying consider trying just 3 meals a day and really sticking to that and not having the late night snacks. Definitely don't do intermittent fasting or anything like that. When I'm done eating dinner, like I said, I don't eat anymore after that. And then I don't eat breakfast, until the next morning. So I end up usually doing like a 12 or probably 13-hour fast sometimes. You don't need to get crazy with it. Just follow the natural rhythm of the day and of your body. Definitely seen a decrease in bloating. And along with that, I've just kind of shed excess weight. I can show you a before picture and after picture. Maybe it's not a huge difference. It's actually been 10 pounds. Feel more energized and good and happy with where I'm at. And it's interesting, if you think about it, insulin is a storage hormone. So what I learned was that as long as insulin is, being secreted in your body and it's out in your bloodstream, your body can't burn fat because insulin blocks that. If you go for longer periods where you're fasting, and again, it doesn't have to be like a whole day of fasting or anything crazy, but if you have 4, 5, maybe 6 hours in between your meals, your body is able, about knocked my water over. If you have those longer periods of time, like 4 to 5 hours between your meals, your body is able to, clean shop and burn fat during that time. I think it's kind of brought me back to my, normal set point, which again has been a really great benefit. And it's so easy. I enjoy my meals. I eat just as much as I did before. It just has to do with the timing and what I'm making sure is on my plate. Let's also understand, I don't follow this no snacking rule by any means. If I go to a party or I go to some kind of event where there are snacks out, yeah, I'm going to enjoy a snack. This is not something I'm religious about. Are there days where maybe I had to have an earlier lunch and I don't wrap up working, or I get home late from school and dinner's gonna take an hour to make? Yeah, I'm going to have a snack. So please, if you are physically hungry, eat a snack. I'm not saying this is a hard and fast rule of mine. There is totally room for, everyday life that happens. And when that happens, I have a snack on hand that has protein, fiber, and fat. And usually that's nuts or seeds. Like I'll have salted pumpkin seeds or I love roasted macadamia nuts. Oh my gosh, I love them so much. Just made my lunch, so I'm going to go and eat that. It's 1 o'clock and I had breakfast at 8:30. For lunch, I am having 2 pieces of the leftover frittata that I made from yesterday. I'm having 2 pieces of avocado toast. This is Ezekiel bread, Food for Life brand Ezekiel bread that you can get in the freezer section. So it's sprouted, flourless bread. Half of a mashed avocado. It's like this special salt that my parents got me in Iceland. It's really cool. It has these like dried herbs in it as well. So it's just kind of like a mixed salt herb blend. And then some arugula, olive oil, and lemon on top. It's my favorite way to have avocado toast. Just very simple. When you don't snack, you should be having full nourishing meals so that you're not starving and it's not a battle or like torture to get through your different meal times. Like how many times do you have a small breakfast, think you're being really good for the day, and then it's like 10 a.m. and it's like, I have to have a snack. I have to eat something. There's no way I can make it to, noon, 1 o'clock, whenever your lunchtime is. The way that I do that is I fill my plate with 4 things. Usually it's more than 4 things going on my plate. Always there's a source of fiber. So for me today, obviously vegetables have fiber. My Ezekiel bread, it is my source of fiber. It's got tons of whole grains in it, and that's gonna keep me fuller for longer because that fiber digests slower, makes me feel full. Avocado also has fiber in it. The second thing that I'm looking for that is gonna help me feel full and satisfied is healthy fat. So in this meal, it's the olive oil, it's the avocado, it's the egg yolk. And then the third thing is some source of protein. Protein really helps. I learned this from Kelly LeVeque, or Be Well by Kelly on Instagram, from her and her books. Protein really turns off a lot of hunger hormones, like that give you that hangry feeling. Just with my past of eating a plant-based diet, protein has always been something that I've been very aware of. So I make sure that there's some source of protein in my meal. And last but not least, some type of produce, some kind of leafy green usually, or a low glycemic fruit like berries, some type of like non-starchy produce. That for me is the greens in the frittata and the arugula on top of my avocado toast. If I follow that formula for my 3 meals a day, I really don't even want to snack or need to snack or think about it. And it's so nice to be let free of that constant, like, when's my next meal coming? Or when can I snack? Like, when's the next time I can get food? So that is the way I practice not snacking, but do it in a way that I'm not miserable and I'm not hungry. I'll leave some links down below to some books that I read and any resources or research that I can find that I think would be, easy to read and helpful if this is something that is speaking to you or sounding interesting to you and you kind of want to learn more. Of course, leave me questions, comments down below, and continue to let me know your video requests for the next vlogs that are coming. I like to give each one of them a theme. Subscribe to my channel by clicking the subscribe button below and hit the little bell if you want to be notified. Since I am going to be uploading more often, make sure you hit the bell to be notified when a video pops up. Like this video if you want to see more health tips or things that I'm trying out, little things that I'm doing that I've been finding beneficial. Let's go find the dogs and see what they're doing. I feel like a vlog is not complete without the dogs. Well, hello. Oh, hello. You guys were napping, weren't you? Oh my goodness. Sally. She likes to get Jackson going and play. Oh, that was a big yawn, Jackson. You guys want to go outside? Let's go. Yeah, it's pretty cold, isn't it, buddy? I really hope you've enjoyed this vlog about how I stopped snacking and why. I will see you soon for another one. Bye.